My dear student, good morning, and this is Saiful Islam from City Government Girls High School, Chittagong. Today, my class is for class 9 and 10. The topic is rearrangement. We know rearrangement is a part and parcel of our education in English for class 9 and 10. Previously, it was an essential part of 6, 7, 8 classes, but now it is a practice of 9, 10, 11, 12 classes. But rearrangement is a bit different. Rearrangement, the aim of this activity is to search out the potential and logical sequence of the students, how they analyze the problem, how they, we search, and this topic is intended to bring out the logical idea, logical sequence, and thinking capability of students of cause and effect. So from this point, we can understand that rearrangement is a practice of cause and effect. How we imagine what happened to analyze the problem, analyze the situation. If we do not have the capability of analyzing anything, we cannot understand the real problem properly. So this is a very, very important activity for students who are going to be developed in education. And also to be wise, of course, this cause and effect system is important. So previously it was a topic of 10 marks. Now it is 8 marks for students of class 9 and 10. So today we have going a different type of rearrangement of cause and effect. Generally, we find the rearrangement depending on a special story. So definitely we understand that a story begins and it gets a problem and it gets a solution. So there are 3 parts in a story: beginning, middle, and ending. So in the beginning, we find a situation, we are introduced to a problem, something happened in the beginning, and after the problem, we want to have the solution. So we take some decision, we do something, after that the results come. Okay, the same thing happened in the rearrangement also. First of all, we have to make a box of 8 blanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 blank box for rearrangement. We have to put the alphabetical order according to the sequence. So A, B, C, D should be put in the box. Definitely students will draw the table, draw the grid in their exam paper, and they can easily do the problem solution. Next, we should read carefully the topic. Generally we understand it is a cause and effect activity. So we should understand first. The first sentence is very important. We have to find out the first sentence. We can easily solve the rearrangement system. Okay, the king followed the advice of the physician and became slim and cured. So it is not the beginning, it is not the first sentence of the story. So we can select this one as a first sentence. Okay, so we have to go some sentences, then we can understand the first sentence. Next one, he advised the king, but we are talking about the king, but he advised, he is someone else, not the king, to move heavy club. Okay, this is another sentence. He did not undergo physical labor. Who did not undergo physical labor? We have to think about it. The doctor was very wise. Okay, there came a doctor. So we are talking about a king and a doctor. He became bulky and could not move or do anything. So is this the doctor who could not move or do anything? Generally, we do not expect from a doctor this type of activity. So this is definitely someone else. Who is this? Okay. Once there was an idle king in a country. Yes. So generally, in a rearrangement, we definitely find a specific story information. Generally, once upon a time, once there was a king, there was a man, there was like this. This type of sentence is the first sentence. So, once there was an idle king in a country. This is the first sentence. We can use F here. F. Okay. Once there was an idle king in a country. So what happened to the idle king? So this is important. Idle king in a country. He did not prescribe any medicine. So doctor or the king prescribed. Generally, king does not prescribe because he is not a doctor. King is himself king. He called in a doctor. So why did he call? What happened to him? Then we can come in the previous sentences. Once there was an idle king in a country, so he did not undergo, number C, he did not, the doctor, the king did not undergo physical labor. So this is the next information. F, after that C comes. C. Okay. The doctor, then we can come to the C sentences. C again. Okay. He did not undergo physical labor. So this is a problem. The king did not undergo physical labor. So what happened next? There is this is the reason, this is an important information. And what happened next? If he did not undergo physical labor, E, he became bulky and could not move anything. So this is the effect at C, and then E comes. The doctor he became bulky and could not move anything. If we just give the tick mark, we should not see the sentence again because we should look at the other sentence for saving our time. So GH and DAB are the rest of the sentence. 3 sentences gone. Okay. Then he did undergo any physical labor. Okay. This is once there was an idle king in a country, he did not see, and E, he became bulky and move anything. So this is a problem. Now he called in a doctor. The next sentence is there because the king could not move anything. This is a problem. So for this, for the solution of this problem, the doctor, the king called in a doctor. So now come H number sentence. He called in a doctor. Okay. Then what happened? What is about? What do you know about the doctor? Was this doctor good, bad, or someone? He didn't prescribe. Okay, fine. Then what was the doctor? Then the doctor was very wise. Okay, fine. Now we know about the doctor. The doctor was very wise. D. 5-number sentence. D. The doctor was very wise. So what did the doctor do then? He did not prescribe any medicine. If he is wise, what did he do? He did nothing. He did not prescribe any medicine. Okay, now G did not prescribe any medicine. He did not prescribe any medicine. Then what happened? Almost all sentences gone. 2 sentences rest. Okay, so what did the doctor do? He advised the king to move a heavy club, very big club, just to move in the air till he got tired. Because the doctor realized that the problem of the king was laziness. So after the lethargy or laziness, we became inactive and we got a lot of problems in our physical movement. So the doctor understood he needs not any medicine, just some physical exercise is important for the doctor, so for the king. So the doctor advised him nothing but moving a heavy club in the air till he got tired. So this is the 7th sentence, B. Okay. Then the last one. The king followed the advice of the physician and became slim and cured. Then number 8 is the A, the first one. So rearrangement is very interesting. It depends on logic, especially cause and effect. We think about the problem and what the solution came. What was the problem? What was the solution? What is the problem? What happened? What happened? What happened next? What happened next? What happened next? So there definitely it's very interesting for the students for development of their idea, their logic. This activity is very interesting. So generally this depends on someone's life story. In the life story activity, we start with the name and his fame, his early childhood, sometimes his education, his youth, and his important activities of life, what his achievement in next and comes, the achievement of his life, and ending or finishing or death of the students, and a special honor of that great man. This is another type of rearrangement, but this is a story. Story activities comes always. Once upon a time, there was a king, there was a man, like this, and after there was a man, another important information is the second sentence. What did he do is the next sentence. So here we see this C sentence, sentence C, he did not undergo. The problem arises from this sentence, he did not undergo any physical labor. So the E number sentence comes, he became bulky. So the problem arises. The problem gets much larger than before. Bulky and could not move easily. So then comes what to do to get out of this problem. So he called in a doctor, and doctor was good, and he understood the problem of the king, and he didn't prescribe any medicine for the king, and he rather prescribed him some physical labor, especially moving a club in the air. Finally, the doctor became successful. The king followed the advice of the physician, then he became slim and cured again. So definitely the students understand the problem and understand the activity, and they realized and they enjoyed the activity, I believe. Thank you very much for this activity, and thank you. You can follow the system, cause and effect system. Easily you can solve almost all the rearrangement activity of your class, especially in English first paper. And not only in the first paper, you can also do in your real life activity, cause and effect, what happened, why, what happened and why, how, what happened, what happened next, and how and why. These are the reason activity. So you can easily do this. Thank you very much. Thank you all.